look there at the new jewel of the Bronx, sparkling new Yankee Stadium, as it'll play host to tonight's edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we'll play Game 1 of this 3-game series. It'll be the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. And hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you as we get set for what promises to be an entertaining ball game. Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler are by my side. And Dave, we turn to you. What's the one thing we can watch for in this one?
Well, I think we can keep an eye on our pitching matchup here. Two excellent starters get the ball in this one, so runs could be coming at a premium.
All right, Soup, we'll hear from Rex in just a bit, but first let's get to our starting lineup for the visiting Chicago White Sox, and it's brought to us by State Farm. Call, click, or visit and start saving today. Juan Pierre will lead things off. Righties have not been kind to him, so we'll see if he can come through in this one. A.J. Pierzynski bats second behind the plate. Alexi Ramirez, the shortstop, is in the third spot in the lineup. Ramon Castro will be the designated hitter tonight and bat fourth. Paul Konerko will bat next, really struggling against right-handed pitching, something to be aware of. Alex Rios bats sixth and plays right. Then it's Mark Teahen, he'll be over at third. Andrew Jones hits eighth and left. Omar Vizquel will round out the order. He will play second. And set to face these guys, a real strikeout artist, veteran right-hander Javier Vasquez. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. And there you see Juan Pierre settle in as we're just about ready to get things started.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
And the opening pitch is a strike to the leadoff man Pierre as we get things started. And he pulls the fastball that time high in the air toward fairly deep right center. Granderson is there, and Pierre will be kept off the base paths, leading off the ball game. A.J. Pierzynski digs in at the plate.
Now batting, A.J. Pierzynski.
First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
Well, he gets a strike here, but he's going to need to bend his back a bit more to keep that pitch lower in the zone as this one progresses.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock.
Went up to the attic to get this one. That ball was way up in the zone, but he's able to whack it to left field for a base hit. Nice top hand.
Alexi Ramirez will step in, working on a nice 5-game hitting streak.
Now batting, Alexi Ramirez.
Here's the first offering. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And good hitters like this will just let it go by and wait for a pitch they can do something with.
Ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Ramon Castro will dig in here.
Now batting, Ramon Castro.
This ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And a relay home, and he will beat the tag, safe at the plate. Paul Konerko will step in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on.
Now batting, Paul Konerko.
Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. And this is going to be a foul ball. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He'll try a different arm slot here to see if he can get him to chase.
Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. But one's all they get as the run scores.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the right fielder, Alex Rios.
Now batting, Alex Rios.
First pitch to him. Ball 1.
See if they try and stay out there again.
No pitch is right there, but ruled a ball, 2-0. And it's 2-1. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2. Fouled straight back. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. White Sox on top, 2-0. Starting lineup for the Yankees looks like this. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Nick Johnson bats second. He's the DH tonight. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Curtis Granderson bats fifth. He's in center field. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn will bat number 9. He is in left. And set to go to work against this lineup, an 11-game winner from 2009, right-hander Gavin Floyd. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Derek Jeter will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Now batting, Derek
In there, and it's 0-1.
And I'll tell you, these are the kind of pitches he's going to need to keep locating if he's going to be successful.
Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Throw is high, and it's over his head.
Already chasing 2 runs on the scoreboard, but this is a good start here in the home half of the first. Let's see what they decide to do from here.
Nick Johnson will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
now batting, Nick Johnson.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
And with Canerco holding it first, there's a pretty big hole in the right side of the infield.
A look at Jeter, now the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, and he'll look for something a little higher here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Rolled softly down the line, and that is a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's a beauty of a pitch. Check out where this thing is. He'd like to stay down there all night if he can.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring the dangerous Alex Rodriguez to the plate.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Now here's the first pitch, and that misses, ball one.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. And boy, really getting pinched here as this is ruled low, 3-0.
This is a very good hitter up here, so he might get the green light on 3-0.
Runners on first with one down. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
And that's where you want to keep things early in this ball game. Pound that outside part of the plate.
Misses, ball four, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Just never got into the flow of that at bat, so he'll try again with the next guy.
So
first and second with one man gone, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
now batting, Mark Teixeira.
First pitch on the way. And this is fouled straight back. First and second now, one man out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
One on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. Foul. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
He'll leave that one alone.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Curtis Granderson waits on deck. Strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
And you want to talk about a perfect 2-strike pitch. Have a look. right on the corner away, and he couldn't have done anything with that thing even if he did swing.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's really laboring through a lot of pitches here in the first inning, Matt.
And the slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
This is a guy that won't back down from a challenge. He'll come right at you up in the zone.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now. Jorge Posada would be next. Now the 3-1 pitch. Now it goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score. Jorge Posada is at the plate as he watches ball 1. From the belt, the pitch, in there, 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Robinson Cano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Second walk already here in the first inning. He's just setting himself up to make this a short outing if this continues.
So bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a bullet to the right side. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The White Sox lead this one 2-1. Mark Teahen leads things off now in the top half of the second.
The batter, Mark Teahen.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that misses 2-0.
And at least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 now. curveball, and he thought it was strike two. Instead, it goes to 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now. Here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. So the first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Andrew Jones will step in now.
Now batting, Andrew Jones.
Pitch is right down the middle, strike one.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Omar Vizquel will stand in now. Switch hitter batting from the left side here.
The batter, Omar Vizquel.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Now a ball lined toward right center. Into the slide, and he makes a great basket catch for the 3rd out of the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The White Sox lead it 2-1. Nick Swisher stands in now, and you see he's been hot of late, hitting in 10 straight ball games now.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And that misses for ball 1. Fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. The 2-0. Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
Swisher will lay off again, showing good discipline here. It's 3-1. On the ground towards second. And Vizquel will throw to first for the out.
And this is one of those situations as a hitter where you wish you could have a do-over. That was right down the middle.
Randy Wynn will stand in.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
First pitch coming. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
And he'll think about inside outing that thing if it's over the plate a bit more.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. And that's over, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Matt, he's digging a hole for himself now by not offering it those.
And ring him up. Strike 3 called on the fastball, and there are 2 gone.
And we'll get a look at this from his perspective. This thing rides up and in on him, but it's in there at the letters, and he's just frozen.
Derek Jeter steps in now.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
One of the secrets of his longevity in this game: work fast, change speeds, and throw strikes.
And strike 2 now as Jeter swings and misses on that one. Oh-2 pitch to Jeter. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
This should have gotten him out of the inning, but a bad throw here will keep things going.
Nick Johnson will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch coming. There's a big swing, and he gives this one a ride high and deep to right center. And that ball is gone. Home run.
Well, this is a hanging slider by any definition of the term. I mean, this pitch needs to be biting down and out of the zone. Instead, this thing's just hanging right there in the heart of the plate. That ain't gonna get it done.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
Alex Rodriguez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And if there's one guy in this lineup you don't want to fall behind, A-Rod's the one.
Ball 2. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
And here in the early stages, he's already up over 40 pitches now.
Line to the right side, but foul. And that's going to be ball 4 to A-Rod, and with a base open, you can't fault the thinking much there.
And we'll get a look at this one from above. Boy, no question, that's over the outside edge. He really got jobbed on that one.
Mark Teixeira will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Matt trying to work the fastball in on the label. That was a good pitch.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. Pierzynski is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Juan Pierre will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he'd need a sand wedge to get that.
And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. In the air to right center. Swisher is right there, and he's got it for the first out. A.J. Pierzynski will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time.
Now batting, A.J. Pierzynski.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. Picked up by A-Rod. Throw on to first, and Vasquez is settling in now. 2 gone. Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Now batting, Alexi Ramirez.
Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
First pitch fastball that time, but he's locked in on it as he sends it out to right for a base hit.
Ramon Castro will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around.
Now batting, Ramon Castro.
First pitch fastball there from Vasquez. It's 0-1.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Front side's flying open a bit, trying to maim that curveball.
And this one is off the glove of Posada. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
And that's a costly mistake right there, and now a 2-out hit could bring the man in from second.
In the dirt, might not be enough to try it.
Well, they got away with one there. I don't understand at all why there was no advance there.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Curtis Granderson makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
In there, strike 1.
And that's all about hitting your outside corner.
The pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Misses 1-2.
And even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
And the catcher will just let that one go by. That's through to the backstop for ball 2. A fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 2-2 offering. Now a hard liner. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swinging a high chopper. And Tien will throw over to first in time for the first down.
Kind of hurried the throw here when he didn't need to, but the first baseman saves the air. That was a nice play.
One out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and in steps Posada. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Well, Posada's a guy who'll give you a lot of pop from the catcher's position, and he'll do it from both sides of the plate. That's just a great swing there.
Robinson Cano will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Pierre is back though, and he's there to put it away. 2 down. Nick Swisher will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That's a foul ball.
2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. 3 innings complete. The Yankees are out in front, 4-2. Paul Konerko will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Now batting, Paul Konerko.
And this ball is popped up right back behind home plate. Posada is under this one, and very quickly 1 gone. Alex Rios will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, Alex Rios.
First pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down.
Well, he knows if he backhands the ball, he won't be able to get that much on the throw, so he slides into a stop and then throws back over the top of his body to get his man at first.
So there are 2 gone now in the White Sox 4th, and stepping in is the third baseman, Mark Teahan.
Now batting, Mark Teahan.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-2.
On the corner like he wanted, but I think that pitch needs to come down a bit more or it'll get hit.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch on the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
Foul ball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Slider. Strike 3 called, and he can't believe it, but the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 4-2. Randy Wynn will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And he's got that thing falling right through the zone here.
Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit.
And you know, when you're trailing in a ball game, the last thing you want to do is let the leadoff guy get aboard. Now it's right back to the stretch.
Derek Jeter will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
A lead from Wynn. The pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Wouldn't be surprised to see him continue to work that outside corner.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
And he buzzed him with that one a bit.
Swung on and Missed for strike 3, and Jeter's down on strikes.
Well, this is just a case where he reaches back for a little something extra, and he just fired that fastball by him.
Nick Johnson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch coming, and that misses inside, 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit.
Well, this is a pitcher's pitch, running out of the zone, but he chases after it and winds up with a base hit.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting, Alex
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And obviously a double play ball would be big here, as it would get him out of the inning.
In the dirt here.
And I'm very surprised, Matt, that they decided to stay where they were. You've got to be bouncing out there.
This pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one.
Well, you can see by his reaction, he did not care for that call all that much. So that's a pretty good time for Przinsky to give him a little pat in the back and calm him down.
Carlos Torres will come in and pitch now.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run.
Well, you're going to see it here. Pitchers know that with the bases loaded, they got to come right at guys. And he's first pitch swinging here, and he got all of that one.
Curtis Granderson will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
This one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. 4 runs here in this half inning. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. This one's over at the knees, 2-1. Curveball and a dandy right there, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2 now. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
Foul ball.
Ready with another 2-2. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back.
Foul ball.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here.
That's a foul ball.
Another 2-2 offering. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Jorge Posada is on deck. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, no doubt, Matt. They'll need to keep a close eye on him.
Jorge Posada will step in. He homered his last time around.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Foul ball.
Ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a ground ball towards the hole. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
Well, these guys have out-hit their opponents 8-4 in the ball game, and that's a pretty good indication of why they hold the lead here.
Robinson Cano will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Fouled back.
That's a foul ball.
First and second now, 1 man out. And now Pierzynski can't get a handle on it as this gets away from him. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Boy, that's a costly mistake there, as now you wipe out the double play possibility.
He's ready now, the pitch. Now a fastball that's popped up, now towards short right field. Vizquel ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and stepping in is the right fielder, Nick Swisher.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
Here's the first offering. And this is popped high in the air toward the left side. Ramirez is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead this one 8-2. Andrew Jones will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The batter, Andrew Jones.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And he can really look for his pitch now.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. And a foul ball straight back. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, they got the leadoff man on here to begin the inning, but they're going to need to string a few hits together to get back in this thing.
Omar Vizquel will stand in. A line-out victim his first time.
Now batting, Omar Vizquel.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
A few more inches in, and that's a pitch he'll turn on.
Grounded fouled off to the right side.
Foul ball.
Swing and a sinking line drive to right field. And a base hit as Swisher's in to cut it off. The relay. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
No hesitation that time, rounding second, as he's going to hustle all the way to third on the base hit.
Juan Pierre will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is over the wall. Home run.
Well, this is not your prototypical power hitter, but watch here. He's able to generate enough power through those hips that this one leaves the ballpark.
A.J. Pierzynski will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
The batter, A.J. Pierzynski.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Looked like he almost gave up on that swing.
Hit out towards Cano at second. Oh, and the throw sails. It's over his head. But he is in there.
Don't quite know what happened here. He might have taken his eyes off the target or something, because this throw's not even close.
Alexi Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around.
Now batting, Alexi Ramirez.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And he's starting to get up there in pitches now, worth keeping an eye on.
Pitch count for Vasquez, 65 after that last one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
And boy, his location has really been an issue in the inning. That pitch is right down the middle.
And the slider hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Granderson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Well, Matt, if he hits this ball down the line, it's probably a home run, but the center fielder's able to range back and put it away in deep center.
Ramon Castro will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Ramon Castro.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Tough pitch to start the at-bat.
In on the hands that time, 1-1. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that's through into center field, base hit.
Well, take a look. It seemed to me he was expecting something off speed, but you see how well he adjusts to the fastball there.
Paul Konerko will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Now batting, Paul Konerko.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Hit hard.
Foul ball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Alex Rios will be next, barring a double play ball. Ball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
And with 1 out, we'll see if they want to put that runner in motion here.
Three-two pitch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Cano for 1. On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-6. Randy Wynn will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. There's ball 1. Changed up on him there, but it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. Jones has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Jeter will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
strike at the knees, 0-1. Ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
If you ever wanted to be Derek Jeter, you'll get your chance here as you see what he sees as this pitch is coming in. But he just can't make contact.
Nick Johnson will stand in. He homered back in the second inning of this one.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Base hit.
Third hit of the ball game. His second single, and of course, he had that home run earlier. They just can't get him out.
Alex Rodriguez will stride to the box, but the way things are going for him, he won't even need his bat.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Come set, now the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
Yeah, trying to get him to chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that ball is out of here.
Well, this is an illustration of what happens when you don't get that first pitch strike. He fell behind right off the bat and then tried to sneak a fastball by him, and you can't do that.
Mark Teixeira will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Mark Teixeira.
Ball 1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Hit hard down the right field line. Foul. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that's by him into right field for a base hit.
Well, the scouting report says he likes the ball up and in, and he proves the scouts right on this one. Nice A.B.
Curtis Granderson will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batter, Curtis Granderson.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ramirez will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees are out in front, 10-6. Alex Rios will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batter, Alex Rios.
And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Swinging a high chopper. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Had to reach out of the zone that time, and all he could do was hit it the other way off the end of the bat, where it was an easy play for the second baseman.
Tian will stand in. Called out on strikes his last time.
Now batting, Mark Tian.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And he'll be effective if he can keep that fastball down there.
And strike two now as Tian can't make contact there. Now the pitch. Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again.
Foul ball.
On the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Tian is retired for the second out.
Looks like he's settled down just a bit after that 4-run inning. Boy, that's one guy who needs a quick inning, and he's 2/3 of the way there.
Andrew Jones will be the batter. 1 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Andrew Jones.
And he takes ball 1. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1. Strike on the fastball, so from 2-0, it's 2-2 now. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2. Omar Vizquel would be next. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 10-6. Jorge Posada will be the batter as we get things going in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Well hit to right, but foul. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And if he's smart on the mound, don't expect to see this one anywhere near the zone.
Called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Inside locator, you'll see it. They just crowded him in with that thing, and he can't pull the trigger.
Robinson Cano will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
The batter, Robinson Cano.
That's by him. It's 0-1.
And that's nasty running in like that.
1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Cano. And he misses 2-1.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Nick Swisher will be next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There forward is Rios, and that's out number 2.
Well, he gets a fastball that time, right down Main Street, in fact, but all he can do is hit a fly ball for an out.
Nick Swisher will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
First pitch on the way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And he'll just live on the black right there.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. The throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. The Yankees lead it 10-6. Boone Logan is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Omar Vizquel will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Low for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. And they continue to work below the knees here as that's ball 2. The 2-0 is a fastball high, and it's 3-0.
And this is the wrong guy to lose your command to. They need to go right after him.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And he might be well advised to be very selective on this one.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Full count offering on its way. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
And here it is again. He thinks the thing's low, but you can see pretty clearly that this thing comes right in at his knees. That's a good call.
Juan Pierre will dig in. Had a 3-run homer his last time.
Now back, Juan Pierre.
Down the line, but this is a foul ball. One.
Boy, I think that umpire just flat missed this one. This should be strike 2.
Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. In for strike 2. Sliced hard the other way. Base hit.
Well, the changeup's not a bad pitch in that spot, but this pitch is right down the middle. Can't help but hit that thing.
A.J. Pierzynski will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The batter, A.J. Pierzynski.
Check on Pierre. Now the pitch. Hit hard but foul. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And you know that Pierre's itching to go down there at first.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that's through for a base hit. Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Alexi Ramirez.
First pitch coming. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Sometimes guys go down and get the soft stuff. Not there.
Swing and a liner. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. The relay, and he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Well, this pays off for him this time, but I wouldn't be surprised to see him get a good lecture about making the last out at third when he gets back to the dugout.
Ramon Castro will step in. An RBI single this last time around.
Now batting, Ramon Castro.
And this is low, ball 1. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Teixeira is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead this one 10-6. Matt Thornton will be the new pitcher. Randy Wynn will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
And, not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0. Ball hit hard towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit.
And let's take a look at this from our overhead camera, and you'll see it. That pitch is on the outside part of the plate, but he still finds a way to pull it to left.
Derek Jeter will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Vizquel on to Canerco, a double play.
Don't see this combination too often, but it's effective as they get the double play.
Nick Johnson will stand in now. 3 hits, including a homer for him in this one.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
Hit hard to the right. And this is going to be a foul ball. Back-to-back fastballs here as he takes control 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
At this point, I don't know why they even keep pitching to him. He had a big home run earlier, and now it's hit number 4 for him in the ball game. He's wearing him out.
Alex Rodriguez will try again after hitting that 2-run homer his last time around.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
On good opposite field power here as this fastball is taken high and deep to right. And gone! A home run!
Second of the game now for A-Rod, and just like the last one, he got every bit of this.
Mark Teixeira will dig in. He homered back in the 4th.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
And he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Well, this guy's homered earlier in the game. Leave another pitch right there, and he might just do it again.
2 out, nobody on. Here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And that's now 3 hits for him in this one as he's on base again here with 2 out.
Curtis Granderson will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Curtis Granderson.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Matty's living dangerously by working his fastball up in the zone like that.
2 out with the man at first. Swing and a ball pulled into right. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 12-6. Paul Konerko will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Now batting, Paul Konerko.
Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Good patience there to stay back and watch that all the way.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Line to left. And he makes the catch on the move as he's able to hang with this one for the first down. Alex Rios will try again. 0 for 3 thus far.
Now batting, Alex Rios.
swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira, 2 down. Martin to try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
Now batting, Martin.
Fastball too high, and it's 1-0.
And he's going to need to rein that one in a bit because he'll get beat if he keeps leaving pitches up.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back.
Foul ball.
Here he comes on 2-1. 3-1 now.
Good hitters count here. He can afford to be selective.
Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees are out in front, 12-6. Jorge Posada will dig in. He homered back in inning number 3.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
Too low, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
Third hit of the game as he continues to hit the ball well, and he's aboard here with nobody out.
Robinson Cano will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Right there for strike 1.
Good late break there. Good pitch to get ahead on.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. From the stretch. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, and they've held him to an 0 for 5 in this one. He's been neutralized.
Nick Swisher will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Nick Swisher.
And he starts him out with Well, it looked like a strike, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Runners on first with one down. Now a ball pulled deep down the left field line, but it's going to be a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
Now he's got to protect the outer half with 2 strikes.
And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Randy Wynn will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 12-6. Damaso Marte will come in and pitch now. Andrew Jones will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And the pitch. And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball, 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Give him the old hat trick, as he's looked overmatched all through this one.
Omar Vizquel will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Now batting, Omar Vizquel.
And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a ball hit towards Jeter. And some trouble now for Jeter. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Chalked that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. Juan Pierre will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Juan Pierre.
Hit on the ground towards first. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit.
Comes through yet again, his 3rd hit of the ball game, as he's been one of the main cogs in this 11-hit attack.
A.J. Pierzynski will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Now batting, A.J. Pierzynski.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And the infield's into double play depth here as a ground ball could get him out of the inning.
Pierzynski waits the 1-0. 2-0. Grounded back to the box. This could be 2. Jeter throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
This one lacked a little bit of excitement here at the end, but all in all, Matt, this one kept our interest throughout.
An entertaining ball game by and by, so let's go ahead, Dave, and make this fellow right here a deserving recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there, and he had a whale of a game.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Yankees come out on top, 12-6. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.